Well, joining us now is Murad Khan, a former spokesperson for the Pakistani Army. Thanks a lot for joining us, Mr. Khan. It seems as if it's more sticks than carrots at the moment from the US towards Pakistan. Are you unhappy with this decision?
I would personally say that this decision of the United States administration to suspend military aid to the military is not wise and not strategic in nature, because Pakistan Army, which is one of the strongest organizations in Pakistan, is fighting its own war of credibility. And at this particular time, when Pakistan being a closest ally, United States should cooperate with the Pakistani military to help them out in order to achieve the desired objective of eliminating militancy and terrorism in that part of the world.
Okay, so help us understand how this would affect practical operations in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, the former Northwest Frontier Province, in those military operations. How suspending this aid would be to the detriment of the Pakistani Army.
Before that, let me tell you that after bin Laden was killed in Abbottabad in unilateral action, followed by a series of incidents like killing of an unarmed individual in Karachi and killing of innocent and armed Chechens in Quetta, and few of individuals who were killed and shot by the security forces. Now the army, which enjoyed that credibility and that they had backing of the Pakistani masses, which will help them to fight militancy in that part of the world. But now with this decision, it would have very negative repercussion on the overall war. But I don't understand,
because surely even maybe more distance with the United States would give the Pakistani army more credibility amongst the masses rather than closer relations.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to highlight, is that this decision, partially it would help Pakistani forces to revive that lost credibility in the masses. But on the other side, when it comes to training of the civil armed forces, which does not have that capability to counter the trained militants who have experience of fighting USSR forces in the Russo-Afghan War, and for more than 10 years they have been fighting Pakistani security forces and the US across the border.
Now you live here, and you know that there seems to be a broad consensus amongst people in think tanks, amongst those involved with the government, the Pentagon, that amongst the ISI and the Pakistani military, if there isn't infiltration, at the very least there's sympathy from among these two major organizations towards those very enemies that Pakistan is fighting. Do you accept that criticism at all?
I would say that partially there is truth in there, because Brigadier Ali, who was not in an important place, but he had some links with the militant organization, he was apprehended. But the decision by suspending the military aid, now after bin Laden was killed, the militant organization have started targeting Pakistani officers and Pakistani soldiers by distributing pamphlets and brochures telling them that the United States is not loyal to you, and Pakistani security forces is not in the capacity to safeguard the national sovereignty, and we are here, the militants are telling the Pakistani soldiers. So I think this decision will further augment that negative anti-army sentiments in the masses, and it will further strengthen the movement of Taliban using that propaganda tool to get these forces and Pakistani soldiers on board against their government, and it will definitely hamper the overall war on terror in that part of the world.
Okay, Murad Khan, we have run out of time. Thanks a lot for sharing your thoughts with us. Murad Khan, the former spokesman for the Pakistani Army.
Thank you.